So in this video, I'm going to be taking apart the MoniMoto 9 tracker, this one, and we're going to have a look at what's going on inside this and what's in here. I'm going to be doing this mainly because this is a MoniMoto 9 tracker which is mine and doesn't work and has never worked, and MoniMoto were not able to offer me a fix. Have a look at the other video linked above and in the description below. So let's get the back off here, and I'll tell you a couple of things that I had a problem with when I was taking the back off. First of all, I'm going to be using this. This is my disassemble prying tool. These white bits, in case any of you ask, is just some sugaroo that I put on there, which helps me to take MacBooks apart, as that is my living. So let's take this apart and have a look inside. I say take MacBooks apart. That's my living. My living is repairing MacBooks. That's my job. I have a business that repairs Apple Mac computers. So let's have a quick look inside here. It wasn't that easy. It took a bit of prying to get off, and when I took it off the first time, I noticed these earthing pins bent, and you get a pair of tweezers and show you these earthing pins bent and broke. So that's broken, so I'm going to take that off anyway. They're very flimsy, so once you take it off, that's it, they're done. I had another one here, this earthing pin. This actually broke off this other side. So these are rubbish and crap. So if you do take the back off your MoniMoto 9 tracker and you break these earthing pins off along with the spring, you're going to have to cross bridge solder these earthing pins to the earthing points, the earth points actually on the base plate. So which is that one, which goes to there, that one goes to there, and this one goes to here. Not a difficult job to do, but is doable. The first thing I came across was the fact that the battery, we turn it around so you get a better look at it, the battery is actually glued to the main PCB. So that is not a good start to start with. So I'm going to just turn this around. I'm right-handed, and I'm going to get my one of my spudgers underneath it, because I've already pried it off. I needed to use a bit of isopropanol to do this, so I've already pried this off. It takes a bit of work. You could heat it, but I don't recommend you heat a lithium battery. So I put a bit of isopropanol in there with a syringe, and I managed to get it out. So this yellow tape here, this is nothing more than, I haven't taken this off yet, this is nothing more than a bit of Captain tape. I'm not sure if I can get this off or not. If I can, we can have a quick look at what's going on at the connection end of the battery. Maybe I shouldn't be using a pair of metal tweezers here, just in case I catch something. And lithium batteries are known to catch fire really, really easily. So let's just take this off. Here we go. This is the there, and I'm going to take this battery out. It's still sticky now. I'll take this battery out. Let's take this Captain tape off this battery. I don't care if I destroy it, because there isn't much for me to get at. So I'm going to plop that out of the way for now. Let's move this case out of the way. So next thing is that I notice is there's nothing else which is detachable. I'm going to try in a minute and get this PCB board out, so we're going to have a look on the other side. Okay, so I've removed these two screws out of here. They were a nothingness really, and hopefully I can just lift up this. Oh yeah, here we go. I can lift this board up. Here we go. There's the other side of that pin that I broke off. But anyway, whatever. I'm not going to be putting it back together, so I don't really mind. Let's have a quick turn it over and have a look what's on the other side of the machine, of this, and on the other side of this board. It looks like you can take the battery off, but it's going to be a bit of a faff replacing the battery on this. I'm assuming that I can just pop this under here. This is a standard pull-up connector, so you'll literally lift this off and up to get this off if you want to change the battery on this unit. I'm assuming that this is the GPS unit and movement sensor here. So there we go. That is the MoniMoto 9. In my particular case, this is the MoniMoto 9 tracker disassembled with the battery out. I'm not going to put it back together again. I'm just going to put this in the bin because, in my opinion, it was a load of crap. Is my bottom line opinion on this. and didn't work for me. If it works for you, then I do wish you all the best of luck with it. Okay, that's it. Thanks very much, and I'll see you all in the next teardown video.